Hello EdTech Mentorship Network, and welcome to a brand new tutorial series on Google tools for the iOS device. Today we're going to be exploring some of the Google apps for the iPad, and we're going to be starting with Google Drive and moving through Docs, Sheets, Slides, and Classroom. So I'm Victoria Olson, and I'll be your host for these 5 tutorials, and today we're going to start with Google Drive. So to get started, I'm going to tap on the app, and I want to sign into the account. When I sign into the account, I need to add that account and then type it in. I'm going to sign in today to our school account, where you're going to see a bunch of different folders. All right, password's in there. I'm going to click sign in. Once we're all signed in, we're going to see things in what's called a tile view. So if I scroll down here, I can see everything in tiles, and you'll see students have uploaded things in the forms of images and videos so far here. There's also Google Docs here at the very bottom. You can see the printing sample. And we have a whole bunch of different student folders, classroom folders, and also, teachers can keep folders into these on these shared iPads. So this is a way for us to use cloud storage as a way to store things like on the website. This is something that I might post. Okay, so I share things on the website that way. I can store whole projects in folders, so I can show recycling projects where I have students. In this case, they were learning about the environment, and they were matching, excuse me while this loads, they were matching different types of garbage with the appropriate bins that they go with in our school. I don't need to rate Drive at this very moment. The other thing that you can do as well is have the students house some of their information in individual folders. So for example, my students can store everything from photos to their blog, to guided reading, to different kinds of documents that they might need. So these are all actually recordings that would open in another app that you can then listen to of Owen reading. So I'm going to go back here. Now I want to explore some of the buttons that you see in Google Drive. So right now you're looking at what is called tile view. So everything looks like a tile. And at the very top right corner, we have those, we call them the hot dogs or whatever you want to call them. You're going to click on the hot dogs and it's going to change it to list view. Now list view might be a little bit nicer depending on what you're looking for. I prefer tile view if I'm looking for images, and list view if I'm looking for a document or a folder. Just easier to see. Beside that, you have the plus button. So from here, you can add a new document, spreadsheet, presentation, etc., or you can upload files. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to upload some photos or videos. Now what typically happens is when I say upload a photo or a video, what happens is you're going to be asked, do you want Google Drive to have permission to access your camera roll or your camera or whatever it has to access to be able to do that? You're going to want to say yes. And once I select an image, I'm going to be able to upload whatever I want to my Google Drive. So let's just say these are the 4 images I want to upload. I can check them off, and then I press check mark. Now please make sure that you understand that whatever folder you are inside is the folder that things are going to save to. Now of course these are all going to upload. If I want to stop them, I can just click the X, but you'll see that that image at the very bottom here was the one that I actually uploaded. All right, so there we go. From here, you are able to share things. So do you see these eyes here on the very right side? If I click on the eye, I have the opportunity to share or work with those. So we're going to explore those features in the next tutorial. So thank you for joining us for tutorial 1. Hopefully this has shed some light on a little way that you can use Google Drive for the iPad in your classroom. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you next time.